What is going on, fellow cool kids? That's right, it's the Alpha Heel, the commish of the Apex Madden League. And if you're watching the screen, you know that tonight we have the AFC Championship game on the line, featuring two fantastic teams. This was the number 1, number 2 seed. And actually the Titans, I think that I said this in the last stream, the Titans actually lost the number 1 seed because they lost in week 17. So these are two great owners. They've actually been with Apex since the inception last year. We are coming up on 1-year anniversary. Don't miss out, because I am going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away one of my kidneys. And, you know, with the being 2020, we don't know the effects of COVID. You may want to tune in and try to get that one of those kidneys for me. But seriously, we are going to do a giveaway. We start in January, so I'm going to do something special, maybe for when we kick off the league. Hopefully, we can get through this. The Super Bowl, I haven't heard anything about when it's going to be broadcasted, but I will broadcast it for you when we do find out who the two teams will be, and they let me know when they're going to play. If they play tonight, probably not going to be broadcasted. So just a FYI there. So I am talking to the Titans here. So I'm talking to Titans here, but I'm waiting for some people to roll in here. We got a couple viewers already. If you are tuning in to your first time, give us a subscribe, give us a like. We like doing this. We like providing content for our league. This is a league on the Xbox 360. That's right. We're playing Madden 10. So on Xbox 360. No, just kidding. We are on Xbox One right now. We will probably be moving to the next gen console for Madden 22. But as of right now, yes, this is what we are. And yeah. Anyway, hope everyone's having a great Sunday. And give me your predictions. If you're in the chat, give me your predictions. Who do you think's going to win and by how much? So we're going to be kicking off in about 10 minutes. We will be going over some stats just to kind of fill things in. Tell me, did your team win today? Okay, so I just got hit up by the Vikings. He said hopefully the Super Bowl will be tomorrow. So if you are wanting to catch that Super Bowl broadcasted, it will likely be tomorrow. I will give everybody an update on Twitter and some of the Discords and everything. So if you do want to tune in, let me know. And if you are interested in joining the community, let me know as well. We have a Discord service. If you want to join, and we are full, but I can put you on our wait list. Even if you just want to, we got guys in there to just talk sports and just chat and bullshit around. So it's a very laid-back group. We do not allow for any type of toxic behavior in there. We try to stamp that out pretty quickly. I would like to say that I have a pretty good grapple on that for right now. So we've got some new people that's on the wait list. So we are excited. I mean, it's kind of that slow time with Madden, but we are excited that we can bring you some football. We're excited that we are still full. A lot of leagues out there are, kind of struggling to keep everything full. And this is the time, of the year where people kind of tend to get tired of the game, or maybe they're burnt out. And unfortunately, the problem is that, next gen is also killing the current Madden. But we're full. Guys love the league, love the community. So yeah, we're pretty blessed, I have to say. So we are closing out on the year, so hopefully if you guys got some New Year's resolutions, hit me up, let me know what you guys think in the chat. And we got some comments out here. You allow 49ers fans. That's right, Brent. I believe you are Seahawks. We do allow 49ers fans. Not too many of them, though. I can't I can't have too many Pittsburgh Steelers fans or 49er fans in my chat, because if so, all we would hear about what they did in the past, and we don't want to do that. So, yeah, but New Year's right around the corner. So again, if you have any New Year's resolutions, let's hear them, man. Let's hear it. You want to lose weight? You want to get a girlfriend? You want that, I don't know, that operation to turn you into a chick or something? I don't know. Whatever it may be, just let us know. Maybe you got some really cool ones we want to talk about. So, yeah, we're not haters, man. Come on. So let's talk about the matchup right now. One thing I want to talk about, we did a segment in the last game, the NFC Championship game. It's called By the Numbers, and what we do here, by the numbers. Let's take a look at this graphic here. By the numbers is pretty much what we're going to be looking for in this game. One thing that you want to take a look at is both quarterbacks have done a good job at distributing the ball. Now, obviously, you look on the right. I know that Timmis is like, one thing is not like the other. I think he's boasting about his quarterback more than anything. But the reason why I put Tannehill on there, man, look at the touchdown interception. He's only thrown 12 interceptions. He's got a 107 quarterback rating. That's pretty damn good. I mean, most people would get rid of Tannehill and be like, he's makes a lot of money. He's 30 years old. Doesn't have the, sexiest arm, the legs. So, they try to get rid of these older quarterbacks, but, Maserati's done a good job of keeping him there. He's thrown for 3,000 yards, just getting it done with him. And then you look at the MVP. That's right, the MVP, Josh Allen, 5,400 yards, 59 touchdowns. In any other league, this dude would be booted for that shit, but not in here. He actually does follow the rules. He distributes the wealth and, his percentage of run versus passes within the line. So can't get too mad at him there. But, yeah, that's what we're looking at. I mean, both teams have a really good quarterback, and that's why I wanted to outline this. By the numbers, this is what we're looking at here. If you, and obviously I could have put Derrick Henry on there, but I don't think Derrick Henry has that many passing yards. So, but I'm just kidding. But no, honestly, he actually doesn't use Derrick Henry that much, which is kind of surprising to me. He has another running back that he likes to use. So this is going to be a really good game. I'm really excited to see how these two guys match up. This is not the first time they played, and this is not the first time they matched up in the playoffs. So this is why I wanted to broadcast this, give these two guys, the attention they deserve. So we had a really, really monstrous NFC game. Speaking of Brent, who's in the chat, our Seahawks owner, man, everyone thought the Vikings was going to blow him out, took him to the limit. In my opinion, he almost won. He should have won. But that shows me that, the Vikings can be beat. Okay, so everyone talking about, they're going to run right through and repeat. Well, don't give up yet. I think the remaining teams left, the Titans and the Bills, I think they can give them a good game, and I think that both teams have the ability to beat him. So don't write either one of those guys off. But we'll take a look and see tonight as we close down. We got about 5 minutes. Again, if you guys want to talk about some stuff, talk about some Sunday football, man. I wanted to let you guys know that I'm actually in my fantasy football championship, and I am up 144 to 85. So as of right now, he's got Derrick Henry and Tanyan, the tight end out of Green Bay, left. So if neither one of them goes Alvin Kamara, then I should win. And if I win, $1,000, it'll be nice, pay off some debt, that kind of thing. Maybe buy some cocaine, whatever, man. Strippers, with COVID, got to kind of keep that separation and everything. But, we got to keep them employed, we got to think of the sex workers, right? We got to think of the OnlyFans, right? We got to give them girls some love too. So I know that Barstool is doing a big thing to help out small businesses. But, what about the small businesses that don't get enough attention, right? Like the scammers that tell you that there's a Nigerian prince that's going to give you, $5 million and you're related to, Prince of Wales or something. So anyway, yeah, so that's interesting. So yeah, we got some more comments in here. Seahawks says 38-14 Titans. Wow, picking that upset, man. again, a lot of these guys are picking the Bills to win just because he's so good, man. He's like such a his offense, man, is just so tough to beat, man. I played this guy several times. But I tell you, man, the way the Titans plays, it's a very, like, you know, run the ball, play good defense, roll the, you know, the clock. If he can do that and not, you know, get down, you know, 14-0 early or something like that, I think he has a great shot at taking this game to the end of the fourth quarter. So I'm excited. I really am. I'm excited. I'm excited that my kids are in bed. I'm really excited about that. My little one is feeling not so great, so she's been kind of fussy today, and she's had some blowouts, so I'm excited. 3 in the morning, man. That's the Patriots owner. He's got Bills 31-17. So that's nice, man. Got eliminated by the Bills, and he's giving them some love. There's no hate there. I like it, man. So 5-star says, yeah, the real Allen's showing up tonight. Marcus Allen? I don't know, man. Josh Allen from the Jags? Who knows? But we got Josh Allen for the Bills, man, with that 99 throw power. That's who's going to show up today. Let's see if they are playing yet. I bet you they're in, like, the third quarter, and I'm just sitting here, like, running my mouth. Neither one has told me that their stream is up. Wouldn't that be some shit? Yeah, we're tuning in the third quarter of the ball game here. Okay, looks like they have not started yet, so we are still moments away. And patience is key for the Bills. I agree with you. I agree. Oh, so the Titans took you out. So the Titans took the Patriots out. He is, in fact, a hater then. So I take back what I said. He is definitely a hater. But he says patience is key for the Bills. I disagree, man. I think patience is key for the Titans. I think the Bills... Let's look at the game plan. I think for the game plan for the Bills, he's got to score and score fast, score early. Like, this dude, you know, could go over the top. But if he gets too aggressive, that's where... You know, we saw it already. The Titans is a good team to be able to slow that down. He's got a good secondary. So, but I do think that, you know, the Bills want to score. That high-powered offense. It reminds me of, obviously, the real-life Chiefs. And they want to score, and they want to score early. So, but, yeah, but the Titans don't give up the big stuff. See, that's what I'm saying, man. The Titans are really good about that. He's got Kevin Byard, so, like, roam in the middle. So I don't think those posts are going to work. But, you know, I guess it's yet to be seen. But he does a good job against that. I mean, every time the Titans and Bills play, man, these two are, like, so close, man. It's like neck to neck. So, I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting, So Al says, Big Al coming in, man. If you don't know Big Al, man, I say this all the time, but he's been around since I think he was the second guy that I asked if he wanted to be in Apex. First one was Justin. Second, I'm like, Al, I already know the answer. Do you want an Apex? He's like, hell yeah, let's do it. So he was on board right away. A lot of these guys have been around since inception, and I have to thank every single one of you that have been around for the good and the bad. We've had our growing pains like anyone else. But you guys have been there. But anyway, Al gives a prediction of 35-14 Titans. Sorry, Canadian Connection. Not today. So he doesn't think the Canadians are going to play for the championship. So yeah, we will... yeah, that's right, man. Montana's finest. Montana's finest. The Canadian crippler himself. Bills. He cripples everyone's hopes and dreams. That's right, man. You're my big... my big bro. What are you trying to say? I'm old? Anyway. Come on, man. Where are these guys at? Where the hell are these guys at? Are they starting or are they gonna... Neither one have put up their stream yet. So we're waiting, man. We're waiting. So anything else you guys want to talk about? Anyone getting a divorce? Anyone having marriage problems or anything? Huh? Anyone having kids this year? No? Yeah. So I actually bought a 12-pack of, that's right, and I'm going to get made fun of so bad for this, but White Claw. I love White Claw. I don't know why, man. It's just, like, so refreshing. But I was wanting to find the Bud Light Platinum seltzers, man. Like, I really want to try it, because my favorite beer is Bud Platinum. You guys will see it. I'm drinking those tonight, but I really want one of those. Does anybody have those? Has anybody had Bud Light Platinum seltzers? If you have, let me know how they taste. I was in Myers today and I couldn't find them, so, you know, I guess whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hope everybody's having a good day, good weekend. Tomorrow's Monday, but then we have New Year's coming up. Everybody stay safe. Stay at home, man, or get a driver. Do not be driving, drinking and driving. Trust me. I've got 2 Deweys. You do not want to do that. Raspberry all day. Yeah, dude. I actually got the one that has mango, tangerine, vagina flavor. No, I'm just kidding. Tangerine, mango, lemon, and watermelon. Watermelon's really good. I'm a big watermelon fan, but like the actual drink was really good. It wasn't too sweet. It was pretty good. See, this is what. Come on, Maserati, Timus. Let's go. You got me talking about White Claws, man. I'm gonna get stripped of any type of dignity that I have left in this league. But yeah, that's what we're doing here. I lost my man card drinking white. I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm 41. I'm gaining weight easier. Like, I've always been thin my entire life. But, you know, you get married, you have kids, it's harder to do that. Not like a real filling beer, and I can get like a nice buzz off of them. So that's what I like. I'll tell you my favorite beer, though. Some of you guys know. It is Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale. It's super freaking expensive. It's literally like $11 for 4-pack of freaking 4-pack bottles. It's amazing. It's probably, I'm a big bourbon guy, so that's why I like it, but it's amazing. It's just amazing. Sean Cole saying best drink is some green apple crown with some lemonade. Ooh, yeah, man. That is good stuff, man. I love Bud Light Platinum. Yeah, man, Bud Light Platinum. You know what? I was a big Bud Ice guy. I don't know if any of you guys remember Bud Ice. But, dude, it was like such a... Dude, you get so drunk off of those. I'm showing my age, but, dude, I'm telling you, man, Bud Ice was the... I actually have a bar by my house that still sells those. And she knows, like, well, I don't go out as much anymore, but I would go in there, and she would keep them in, like, the... She would have it refrigerated to the point to where they would have just a little bit of ice in it, like, inside of it. It wouldn't, like, freeze it, but it'd, like... Just put a little ice. Dude, I would sit there and get drunk, like, all the time. But anyway, I'm still waiting for these 2 knuckleheads. Neither one has hit me up and say they're running late or something. But yeah, what's your guys' favorite drinks? Tell me your favorite drinks before we get this thing kicked off and started. 6% alcohol, that's right, man. The Bud Light Platinum seltzers are actually 8%, I think. So, that's... a little bit different. Tag these 2 knuckleheads in the chat. See if I can get them going. Have you been to a Twin Peaks? Is Twin Peaks like a bootleg Hooters? If so, I have. We had a fantasy draft. This is hilarious. So we used to, again, before I had kids, we would go, like, our fantasy football draft was always at, like, Hooters or a wing place or a sports bar. One year, and J-Ho remembers this, one year we went to Twin Peaks, and they have really good smoked wings, by the way, and we got wasted. I mean, it was, like, literally, it was on a Sunday. It was we always do it Memorial Day weekend, and we try to do it on a Sunday, because everyone's off that Monday, and everyone got hammered. We were like getting Ubers all over town, and I remember, yeah, it was just a good night. That's all I say about that. But yeah, those days are done, man. Like I have a freaking 1-year-old and a 4-year-old, and those days of me going out getting drunk, tumbling into my house and falling over the stereo system and furniture and having a White Castle stuck to my back. When I wake up in the morning, those days are over. So yeah, okay. So it's 9:06. Neither one of these guys have let me know anything. I mean, again, we go from like seltzers to White Castles stuck to my back. I will say though, man, like the most gratifying drunk food is definitely White Castle in my opinion. I know, like, if I eat them at lunchtime, like, it's weird. If I eat them at lunchtime when I'm sober, it's like nothing. But if I eat them at night, like, they're so gratifying, man. It's crazy. 5-star says, I don't drink, shake my head, pussy shit. What do you mean, man? That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Jack and Ginger. Like Jack and Ginger, man. It's good stuff right there. Neither one of these guys are streaming. I hope they haven't started and, like, forgot to stream. Whoops, I forgot to stream, and it's in the 4th quarter. GG's, fellas. I will be so pissed. I will be so pissed. I'm just kidding. I won't be that pissed. I'll probably boot both of them. We'll probably have an opening for the Titans and the Bills, but... anyway. Nothing going on, man. I got to check my fantasy stats here. So, as of right now, Derrick Henry has 1.8 points, and Tanyan has 2.7. So, I look safe as of right now on paper. So, let's hope that keeps going. Porky, what's up, dude? What's up, guys? Good to see you guys are still going strong. Yes, we're going strong, man. We, still full league, still a couple guys on the wait list, so yeah, man, going strong. Hope everything's well with you and your family. Anybody want to bet on the game? What game? You want to bet on this game, or you want to bet on the real life game? Because I am not betting on a video game. I'm not doing it. Is it 9:30 Eastern? Oh shit, you gotta be kidding me. Let me look here. Bro. No. Yeah, it is 9:30 Eastern. We are so early, man. I did this on purpose, right? Al calling it like it is. Al was like, hey, man, isn't the game at 9:30? It is at 9:30, and I'm such an idiot. And I, like, I put my daughter to bed early. So, I put my daughter to bed early. And I told my wife, I'm like, okay, I'm putting her to bed. I'm grabbing some beer. And I'm getting ready. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. That is so funny. I completely forgot that they were playing then. So, dang, I don't know why I thought they were playing earlier. Wow. That's embarrassing, folks. Yeah, so we're a little early. But hey, man, we could chill, we can relax, we can have fun, right? No harm in that. So let's keep this going, man. Let's talk about some other stuff. What do you guys want to talk about? J-Ho will bet. You know that dude will bet on anything, man. J-Ho will certainly bet. That's so fun. Yeah, he will bet. We'll see you all in 20 minutes. Good lord. Well, we got 8 viewers, man. I'm not kicking this. I'm not killing this stream, man. We got some momentum. For some reason, my video isn't working. Well, let's do this. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna do some. You guys are going. I want to see if I can do this. It's going to deactivate the problem. All right, so that's not going to work. I'm trying to get my video, my cam, not working. I'm trying to get my cam to work here. I'm gonna let you know the stream is up. Okay, so they are gonna be playing here soon. But for some reason I can't get I've got my cam up for my for my the broadcast, but I wanted to drink some with you guys on. So, for some reason it's not working. Give us a tour of the compound. Well, my computer is attached to my camera is attached to my computer. That's gonna be tough. But see if I can do it. You guys have seen the basement. I think you guys have seen everything. I haven't shown like the entire house, but it's getting long, man. We're getting there. We're getting slowly but surely. I figure out why this is. Yeah, so I don't know, man. This is weird. It's like match output FPS. Let's see if I can. I'm trying to get to where I can. For some reason, if I set a different cam. So weird. For some reason, if I set a different cam, like if I try to do this cam and it's not, it won't pop up. Little weird. Little weird. Training. I'm using OBS, by the way, if you guys are wondering. But yeah, for some reason I can't create another. I can't create another cam. So weird. This is so weird. Oh, auto tech. Well, I guess that's not gonna work. I was trying to create another scene where you guys could see my where you can see my face. This is not working. Weird. Well, sounds like they're gonna be kicking off here in a couple minutes, so well, you know, we'll let's see here. Broadcast about pants, like all good. You know, I actually have pants on, and I actually have had a couple interviews where I was wearing like sweatpants. But it's cold in my basement, so I gotta have some sort of pants. So 5-star says, nah. Well, good for you, 5-star, but I'm not. I'm definitely wearing pants. I hate to break it to you guys, but pants are being worn. Just to throw that out there. It's just a thing that I do, you know. Like the problem is, yeah. See, I'm still trying to dick with this a little bit while we're waiting for these guys. I can't believe I went on. I'm so embarrassed. Like, I can't believe that I'm on this early. This is so stupid. Like, we're... You know what? Let's see if this... Now... There we go. Okay. So, this works. I figured out what the problem was. All right, I figured out what the problem was. Had to deactivate the other, cam. So as you can see, man, like I got the new TV, but I haven't hid the wires yet over there because the problem is that we're running into is that the new Xbox, I'm using that HDMI. And the HDMI, if you could see, it's like over on this side, on this TV. The other TV I had, it was on this side. So I have a hole in my wall right there, just slid right down there to the bottom and out. This one is not long enough, so that's why you see this cord that's hanging down. So this stuff will be fixed, but if you notice like my janky wire job, that's why. And as you can see, man, this is like entertainment section, office, kids play area. It gets crazy in our basement, man. We just did if you see my old videos, dude, it looks like some old busted ass basement, like with like I used to bring people down here and torture them and shit, but really not. So. But yeah, man, we should be kicking off pretty soon. I'm excited to be able to have this video so I can talk to you guys a little bit. You know, again, if this is your first time, we are a cool, laid-back group of guys, man. Like, if you like to play the game the way it's supposed to be played, you like to talk shit, not, like, you know, in a negative way where you, like, make the other guy mad, but, like, just have fun. That's what we're all about, man. There's just a lot of comedy in there. There's a lot of... like I said, we got guys in there that aren't even wanting to be in the league. They just like to be in that chat, in that community, because we just have so many people that just want to hang out. And honestly, man, that was my vision back. What's crazy about this, just a real quick story before they start. Excuse me. I left the league. I'm not going to say where. Most of you guys know. I went back. Like, basically, I said, you know what? I feel like maybe I'm just picky. Maybe I'm picky about the league that I'm in, or that I want to be, or what I really expect out of it. So, you know, I was like, I want to create it. Now's the time. You know, like, I've got kids now, so I'm not going out doing as much thing, or as many things. So I said, now's the time we're going to do this. So what I did was I basically, I had a list of guys that were in my cross, as far as like who I wanted to build this around, like guys that I just had been in leagues with, and they were good attitude, and maybe they weren't the best player, but they just were good people. And January rolls around, I'm like, okay, I did it in stages, man. I'm like, okay, create the league name, create the league logo, create the rules. And I started to come down. You know, a lot of leagues, man, they'll just be like, okay, here's a new league, only one team's taken, and I'll come up the rules later. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that to have a successful league. So what I did was I thought, you know, we're going to do this in stages, and then I'm going to send out private an invite. So I made a video that came in, hey guys, you're seeing this video, it means that I've thought enough about you. I want to invite you to this league. So I did that, got all these guys in the league, and I created it back in January. And it's crazy because at the time I thought, you know, I want this to be something to where the rigors of the real world, you could come to this chat and come to this, you know, talk amongst other guys that are like kind of living the same type of situation you are. Maybe we all have different situations, but as far as like being older, married with kids, or, you know, maybe you're single with kids, or maybe, you know, you don't want kids. But the point is, you know, everybody can agree on sports. They like sports. And we all have our different passions, you know, politics, religion, all that stuff. But I wanted to keep that stuff out of it. So COVID hits. What's crazy is if you go to one of my old videos, I can guarantee I had COVID at the time, because I couldn't breathe and it was real raspy and I didn't know what it was. It was like right around February. But this entire year has been with COVID. I mean, you know, the way what I wanted to create this as is an outlet to you know, be something that the real, you know, to be able to just relax without having to be judged, or, you know, that. And then we have one of the worst years in history, like of the world, you know, like in our time. I mean, this is definitely the worst year. I've never seen anything like it in my life. But it's amazing where we've came and how we got here, and still going strong. And you know, the league is in good hands. You know, like if I make any big decision, it's through you guys, man. I mean, you know, I'm not going to turn the abilities on and, you know, and make a snap judgment like that. Or I'm not going to like no switch and be like, yeah, this is going on. I don't care if the league lights or not. We're going to do this. Everything is you guys. You know, this is your league, and you know, thank you for that. So it's been a crazy time, but we're all here. We're all safe. You guys know I'm here for you. You guys know that I would do anything for you guys. Anything that I can. So we're all, you know, I would like to thank we're all buddies in some aspect. There's guys that the league doesn't like, or that they don't get along with or whatnot. But at the end of the day, we are just football fans. We like, like some of us like Madden. Some of us enjoy it. I think it's more enjoyable when you can have things like this implemented into the league. Not everyone likes the rule list. I actually have had guys say, I can't join that. I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that. Like roaming. Like they don't want to strafe when they're roaming. I get it. It's league ain't for everybody. But if you are willing to, I guess, not bend to some of the rules, but like, I guess, I don't know, adjust your playstyle to the rules, I think you'll like it, man. It's pretty wide open. And we always like adjust the rules based on what the game gives us, in a perfect world, I may never have to do rules. EA's coming up with a new update that'll allow you to have cooldown periods with plays like they do in MUT, which is pretty cool. EA is allowing you to be able to turn off ball hawk, defense assist, and all that. It's huge, man. I mean, I've wanted, like I remember when I used to run a league back on PlayStation 4, and I'd have to like, okay, let me see it, turn it on. Let's see if you have ball hawk on. Okay, now you can play your game. I mean, it's stupid. Like, why would you want that? So we've come a long way, man. We really have. And this is an outlet for me. I like doing this. This is fun. I like being able to chat with you guys and drink. 5-star, coolest league I've ever been in. I appreciate that, man. We miss you. You're a good guy. You're a good member of the community, and this is what we want, man. We want guys that be able to talk football. And, there's times, man, when, like, two guys get heated, and, I just say take a cool-off period. We've had people cuss each other out. I mean, like I said, I try to keep that shit out of the chat as much as I can, but we always run into some dumb shit. And, I've had to replace some knuckleheads, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's not easy. But it's what you do, man, if you wanna run a league, you ain't in it no more. Yeah, he's not in it no more. You know what? He's still here. Look up hot. Yeah, they're starting Eli on a wait list. I love this dude. If you guys haven't, get a chance to say hi to Eli, man. He's such a cool kid, man. But he wants in. I mean, he's like, dude, I've watched your stuff. I want to be in. I like your rule list. This is something I've been looking for. Dude, I've got like 3 guys right now that want in. So, it's a good time to be a part of Apex, man. It really is. We're growing. Like I said, I'm going to do a giveaway in January. I may do like a $50 Xbox card or something, or maybe a game. I haven't really figured it out yet. And I want to give a plug real quick, man. If you're watching, Al Ferreira has started his own coffee company, and I plan on getting some. I was telling my wife about it. It's called Heaven's Peak Coffee. I believe that he has put that in there. It's heavenspeakcoffee.com. If you guys get a chance, check it out. Maybe I'll buy some of that and I'll give some of that away. I'll do a giveaway with that. Or maybe if he's going to have some shirts or something. I'll tell you what, dude. Like, that's the one thing about Bud Platinum. I always burp. So, Heavy says, glad I found you guys. I was missing that itch. For me, a 72-hour advance is huge because of my work schedule and just busy with family. That's what it's about, dude. That's what I'm talking about. I could be like another one of those leagues. And there's leagues out there that, like, can run 24 hours, 48, no problem, man. They're like a train, dude. They just keep going. They lose conductors or, passengers, and they just keep flying. And that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I don't want to be like that, dude. I don't want to leave anyone behind. I mean, I know it's annoying sometimes to have, like, one game take a day. But, like, I want you to put yourself in that position where what if you wanted to really play your game and you couldn't because your schedule's conflicted, and you wanted me to give you one more day. I mean, that's what it's all about, man. It's about being able to play your game, not feel, I don't know, not harassed, but not feel like, oh man, I don't have time to be in this league. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do everything I can to be able to, like, I want this to be the toughest. If you have to leave due to life work, I want to be a tough decision for you, man. That's my goal, is to make this such an incredible league of people that if you have to leave, you're like, damn, dude, I hate it. I don't want to leave, but I have to because you know, my girlfriend gave me chlamydia, and I've got to get that taken care of. So, not saying I have that, but if you had that. But yeah, the stream is still not up yet. We got 3 minutes, guys. Come on, hit me with your projections. Some of you guys hit me with the projections earlier, but and I'm reading them off as I see them. But yeah, so support Al, man. Like he's such a good guy, man. He does so much for the league, but he's one of those guys that, like, if I needed something, he wouldn't hesitate, man. He would not hesitate if I needed him for something, dude. Like, and I'm telling you, man, like if I ever quit, you know, playing games, I'll always, you know, be, you know, he'll always be my dude. So support him. I know I am. I haven't bought anything yet, but I bought that Death by Coffee, and that shit was crazy, man. I could have ran through a brick wall, man. I felt like I was literally doing cocaine. I'm not even kidding. Like, you know, back when I was selling cars, man, you know, everybody did. Everybody would, when you were selling cars, was doing that. So, like, that's what it really felt like. Like, it's such a adrenaline rush, which I liked it, but it was like, I don't want that feeling in the morning. You know what I mean? I want to be able to drink my coffee, take a nice poop, you know, get my morning started, right? But, you know, it is what it is. So, we got a couple more minutes. Let's take a look at the fantasy league here. I want to see what's going on here. So I will show you I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but this is right here, man. 86. I'm the 144, man. That's right. Horsecock Lock. What a bad season Drew Lock's had. But, you know, I like the name, so I went with it. If you guys know me, man, I've got a really, like, messed up sense of humor. But I think a lot of you guys do as well. So it actually works. You know what I mean? So, yeah, anyway. But, yeah, as the messages keep rolling in, again, man, I really do appreciate you guys, you know, always checking it. And, you know, I'm never going to say you get points for you know, watching this. You get, you know, points towards, you know, a development or trait or team selection. Man, it's never about that. Like, it really, like, I want to do this to where you want to watch it, not where you have to or you feel obligated. Like, I want to entertain, you know what I mean? Just, it's like, it's what I do, man. It's what I do. I've had such a messed up, you know, and it's funny because J.O. and I had talked about doing like a like a podcast, you know, and I mean, that would be cool, you know, it'd be something, you know, we may look into. So I don't know anything about setting that up, but I can do graphics, I can do overlays, I can make it look pretty, kind of, you know, I do all these. So Tim has just messaged me and said, this punk ass Maserati bitch, I'm waiting for him. This mother effer is not messaging me back. I'm just kidding. He did not say that. He just said I'm waiting for him. I wanted to see if I could get him like, dude, I didn't say that. You're going to get him pissed off at me. He's going to blow me out. Got you on the big screen in the phone. Thank you. I hope everybody, you know, if you're watching me at home on your TV, turn off the Netflix, man. You're not watching The Crown or I don't know, what's those little kids that, like, they wanted to take the show down because they're like getting naked on the I don't know. Whatever everybody was like getting mad about. Like, every day there's something everyone's mad about, and at that point it was like these little kids that were like dancing or something, and they were like wearing like scandalous outfits and stuff. But yeah, anyway, if you can watch this is what it's about. This show. So, yeah, we are still not ready yet. We're close. We'll get there. I'm watching. I don't have the game, though. I don't have the game on. I was going to actually watch the game. I probably will go get me another beer, so I'm going to share the stream real quick. Thanks, man. See, Eli's such a cool dude, man. I can't wait to get this in here. You guys could share this. If you have one person that you think that may like this, share it with them. You know, like I've told you guys before, man. If you guys know people that want to be in the league, send them my way, dude. Like, I would live off referrals, man. Like, if you know, one of my good members says, hey, but my buddy wants to play, he plays just like me. Unless it's Timus, because I don't want anybody who plays like that asshole. But anyone else, if they play like you, man, I mean, send them my way. It's like, definitely, I would much rather take referrals than I would regular ones. I just finished my platinum with lunch today. Dude, I'm telling you, man, there's something about this beer. It's so good. Okay, so stream is up. You probably heard my phone notification. So we are going to be getting underway very shortly. Thank you, everybody, for the patience of sticking around. I hope you guys had like a little bit of a good time talking with me and chatting. What we do. That's what we do. About the social network from tracking you. I have to use Firefox or something, and I'm not happy about that. All right, see if I can get this pretty here. We are going to get going. Back to the home page. Oh man, my face isn't. Oh, you know what it is? I got to turn off the other one. There we go. Here we go. We're ready. You gotta see my pretty face in the corner. So we're ready, man. These guys are about to kick off. Again, if you haven't given me a... go ahead, fellas. If you guys are listening to this, go ahead and start. You guys are ready to go. And, yeah, man, we're going to have a good game, dude. I'm excited about this. This is going to be good. Dang, Jags here. I'm late. Who won the game? Who won the game? I am the idiot, man. I thought this game was scheduled for 9, and I went live at like 8:45. So, no one has won it yet, thank God. So we're still okay. With that being said, I'm getting one more of these. Be right back. All right, we're back. We are back. And here we are about to kick off for the AFC Championship. This is going to be great, man. 2 teams vying for that Super Bowl spot. And I know everybody wants to move to the offseason. If you're asking me in DMs, I do not have an season schedule yet. We have to do the Super Bowl first. We have to figure that out. So we'll figure that out, though. Sure. And here, oh man, a snowy field. It looks like Lambeau tonight. What's going on? So the Bills will take the ball first. And look at these outfits. Tennessee bringing up that old Tennessee Titan look. The first thing I think of is Steve McNair, rest his soul, when I see those outfits, man. And like Eddie George, those were the days, man. Anyway, they're going to bring the ball up to 23. So it looks like the Bills. Again, let's take a look at what they're going to do. You know, Maserati knows what he needs to do to stop it. And I don't think the Bills is going to do anything tricky. Like, this dude does not come out and, like, woo you with, you know, different type of stuff. He plays the same game that he always plays, and he's successful with it. So let's see, when the rubber meets the road, what can happen. All right. Here we go. He's about to be a pissy drunk. I'm not drunk. Only my second. Literally, this was my first, and then my second one that's unopened. I haven't drank anything today. I did have a watermelon White Claw, but that was way earlier, so we're good. And somebody decided to take a timeout. He probably didn't like the look that he got when he saw that offense coming out. Looked like he was in that weird formation where they have, like, it's not the one that shows the blitz, not that nickel formation, but it's another one. He didn't like that look, so he's going to switch it up here. 5 wide. Again, Bill's coming out here flexing. He's wanting to flex at least. Allen, plenty of time, gets it out to his receiver. And again, another thing to look for, if the long ball is not there, he always has someone on a drag or a short route. So maybe it's up to him to user that player that he's for the short route. So if he has a guy coming over the drag, maybe he goes follows that. So we will see if that's exactly what he does. So Bills, like I said, he's really good at like going over the top, but he's really good at like picking you apart. And so far, with the first play, that was a really good pass play for Timmis. So, oh my gosh, hold on a second, I got the wrong overlay. I want to fix it here in a second. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, I made an overlay. Oh, I did. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. I got the right overlay on there now, and I missed a first down. I think that was a stretch play to the running back for a first down. And as you can see, man, another thing about Maserati, man, he does a lot of coaching adjustments. I like watching guys like this. I like watching, good defensive coaches and see how they, align their corners and, do the drop zones and everything. This is pretty cool. Allen in shotgun, puts a wide receiver in motion, has a guy wide open, and he throws it deep to the corner. And this is what we were talking about, folks. This is where the Titans can hurt you because they are always waiting for that long ball. If you saw that, he had that guy that was in motion with the slant wide open. He was probably 5 yards in front of the corner, and sometimes that's what gets Timmis in trouble. That's why he had 28 interceptions, because he's looking downfield and he's not looking in front of him. So again, great start by Tennessee, and that's what he needed. Definitely needed that right away. He's coming out in an ace formation single back. Plenty of time for Tannehill. There was a defender, but he gets it to A.J. Brown, his favorite receiver there. He gets it past midfield, and that's going to be a first down and 10 at the Bills' 45-yard line. Wow. That is something that you really didn't think you would see. And yes, Al, they do have a watermelon White Claw, and it is amazing. Little bastard, he smoked me all over the field. There it is, must be patient. Yeah, you're right, you must be patient. I agree now. I agree. I think the Bills has probably got a little bit jitters, a little bit nervous. Comes out in a pistol formation there. Gets it to his running back. Again, he runs it a lot with Evans. This Evans guy, basically, he took over the show in that game against Heavy, man. So he doesn't use Derrick Henry a lot, which is kind of surprising with the way that he plays. But, man, Evans is just as good, man. He does well. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 4, and now they're at the 39. Let's see what they can do. And they're coming out in that I-form formation, the twin set. I think it's going to be an RPO, and it is. Gets to the running back. Running back only gets a yard on the carry there. That's going to be a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 3 at the 38-yard line. You don't want to do anything crazy. Maybe you run it again. Because this could be a game where, because of all the snow, could be like a 13-10 scoring. I don't think so, just because of how good these guys are and how snow doesn't really affect you that much. But look for it to be a little bit of a nuisance for these guys, especially if their wide receivers slip. Tannehill on that 4 vertical set. Doesn't have any. Oh, he does. He has it, and he attacks that cover 2 defense, and that's one of the things that you have to look for when you run cover 2. If you got a guy on a streak, and he ran the cover 2 hard flat, meaning that he was looking for, to cover the sticks most likely, and that opened up Corey Davis over the top. So great job by Maserati of switching that up on him and not going short the way that Timmis thought he was. He's going to run a screenplay. Tim is trying to get over to it. Evans makes a move, gets about 4 yards on the carry there, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and 6. And we're coming down 4 minutes on the first, and what a game so far. Again, these two guys are really fun to watch. Anytime I've watched these guys play, it's been a treat. And I talked about this in the last broadcast. It's really hard to score in the red zone in this game, so you got to be careful with what you do. You don't want to take any really unnecessary risk especially, you know, against a good user like Timus. Sends his tight end in formation, play action, gets it over the top, and he does not come down with the ball. Great job of the Bills of deflecting that and knocking the ball out of the receiver's hands. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. I do like the play call, though. I like the play action. I think he got a little rattled because he thought that the guy that was coming in was going to sack him, so he just kind of tossed the ball up. He was off the back of his foot. So let's see what he can do here. He is going to runs it all the way in for a touchdown. Timus was not expecting that, and you're going to hear that throughout the broadcast. He is so unpredictable with the way that he plays calls. It's beauty watching him in this chess match. Great job by Maserati of putting the first points on the board, and now he is up 7-0. But again, a guy like Timus that can score at any moment, you know, this type of lead is nowhere near safe. So he wants to be able to play consistent with what he's doing right now. And they're going to start at the 25. So, again, let's see if things can look a little different for Timus here. Again, you are watching the Apex YouTube channel. This is the Apex Madden League, and we are in the AFC championship game. The winner of this will face the Vikings probably tomorrow night, if not tomorrow night, Tuesday. Stay tuned for that. We'll find out what time the winner of this is going to play the Super Bowl. Throws it over the top, and he throws it to Bruton. And again, we had talked about this. Touchdown, Bills. No lead is safe, and he can score at any moment, and that's exactly what he did. Great job of Timus going over the top. With that 99 throw power Josh Allen possesses, it's amazing to watch this. I thought he missed that extra point at first, but now ties the game up 7-7. Now, the way that Maserati drove down the field was beautiful. But let's see if he can, mimic the second drive and do the same. And you got to feel pretty good if you're Timus. I mean, again, this guy can score at any moment. And the big thing for Maserati, get a couple stops, keep him off the field. I mean, if you're looking at the Chiefs in real life, keep the Chiefs off the field. Same thing with this game. Keep Timus off the field. Goes out. I like that route. Jonnu Smith reaches out for the first down, and he does have it. That's going to be first down and 10 at the 35-yard line for the Tennessee Titans. And Cole World says, Bills has so much speed in offense. He does. He traded for Curtis Samuel, and obviously he's got stuff on. I mean, he's just got such a powerful receiving core there. So that's how he builds his team, man. It's all speed on offense. The run there only got 3 yards. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 7, but very manageable for the Titans. And let's see what he does. He likes these like offset tight end, these tight end sets. So. But they've been successful for him. He runs that halfback trap. Almost gets the first down. Great job. I believe that's Ed Oliver stopping the momentum and stopping that first down. 3rd and 2. What do you do in the situation? Last time, I believe it was a play action that got him the first down. Or no, actually he went vertical on that. Let's see what he does here. He's going to run the ball, and great job of the tight end running over the defender, and Evan makes a juke move to get past the midfield there, and they are on the 45-yard line, and they are cooking. Good job by Evans to get the first down. And if there is one weakness with this Bills team, it is their defense. They have given up a lot of points this year. And he's in that shotgun trip set. Now watch for that Brown. Watch for A.J. Brown. Gonna run the ball right up the middle. Great job of blocking. And that's another thing. These unsung heroes of the front line, The offensive linemen, Tennessee has a really good offensive line. That's why they've been so successful, because they've been able to move the ball and just use the power run. And it looks like the real Titans are losing 19-7.5. So he comes in the same formation here. And I believe that this is... Oh, man, he gets sacked. Hancock sacks him, brings him down, but man, he had that streak wide open all the way to the left. Man, if he could have led that ball, that would have been a touchdown. But that's the one spot that I do like on this Bills defense. They built that front seven, and that's going to be what you want to watch for. He's not going to have all the time in the world, and Maserati doesn't like throwing downfield a lot. So this is going to be interesting. Third and 10, bringing the clock down, and this could be the last play of the game, or last play of the first quarter. Throws a dot right to his receiver. I believe that was A.J. Brown, all the way down to the 22-yard line. Great job of Tannehill stepping up a bit in the pocket and being able to deliver that pass. That was beautiful. So it brings up 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. And here they are in this ace deuce formation that a lot of guys like to run. They like to run that stretch out of there. No stretch for him. Runs that drag. Corey Davis again. Corey Davis all the way down to the 8-yard line. That brings up another first down for the Titans. Corey Davis already with 40 yards receiving. He's got 2 catches for 41 yards. He has been with him and A.J. Brown, man, and Joe Newsmith, they have got a really good receiving core. I believe this could be the last year that he keeps Tannehill, depending upon how he regresses. So that's going to be very interesting to see. And they coming out with the 3 tight end set here. They're going to counter it. Oh, good job. Good job of Edmonds to stop the run there. And that's going to bring up second and goal at the 8. He did not get anything on the carry there. Again, this is not easy to score. I mean, it's not easy to score in this close to the field, especially with good users that know how to, to call the right plays near the red zone. Second and goal. At the fullback. It's toss. Strong side toss. Oh, nice juke. But the safety was not going to be denied. I think that was Poyer. He only gets back to the line of scrimmage on there. So 3rd and goal. Again, this is where you have to be careful not to do anything crazy. Maybe you run the ball again and live to fight another day. But knowing Maserati, he likes to mix it up. He could, have a nice slant pass or maybe a fade in the back of the end zone. He is going to run the ball. Again, trusting in your defense to be able to make the stops. Maserati trusts his defense. And that play right there proves how much he trusts his defense. And they are going to go up 10-7 in the second quarter with 6 minutes and 26 seconds left. This will be the Bills' 3rd time having the ball, with the first time ending up in an interception and the second time ending up in a touchdown for the Bills. So let's see what they do on the 3rd possession. Looks like he's going to be coming out in dollar formation. Maybe not. Okay, so he's going to come out in probably some sort of variation of nickel. Yeah, that nickel triple. I like this nickel triple because it really does hide what you're doing. Does a good job of that. He's going to run the ball right up the middle there, and that's going to be important for them to be able to try to build this run game and That way it helps keep the passing going. Matt Breida, he actually got Matt Breida, I believe, from the Dolphins. If it wasn't last year, it was our first season, and he's done well. He actually got hurt this season, but he's back, and he's ready to show why they traded for him. 2nd and 4, run right up the middle. And man, look at the hole open for the Bills. You get the first down. It's going to be 1st down and 10 at their own 37-yard line. I just said that. Shotgun. Allen likes his formation. And he throws the drag to Bruton. And he picks up about 8 yards on the carry there. I believe 9 yards on the carry. And that's the thing, man. Just when you try to stop, maybe run a cover 4 to stop the over-the-top pass, he will actually run a drag because he wants to kind of keep you guessing as well, to a certain extent. I mean, he is that like long ball thrower, but he also wants to be able to put the short game in his arsenal as well. That way, it does open up the field for him and his receivers. Josh Allen runs the ball. They do get the first down. Breida, if he did not get behind his blocker there, he could have had a lot more yardage here. But it is a first down regardless, and they have passed midfield, so they are on the Titans' 40-yard line. Now, if you are the Titans, you want to hold them to a field goal if at all possible, or try to force a turnover. If you're the Bills, you want to put the foot on the gas and obviously try to score a touchdown to give yourself a little bit of cushion. And again, that drag is open, and so is that corner route, and he does get the first down. He is on the 18-yard line, and the Buffalo Bills are in business. Again, this is what makes the Bills so dangerous. He doesn't have 1 or 2 routes. He likes to pass all over the field. He likes the post route. He likes the corner route. He likes the drag and slants. He can beat you a number of different ways, and he is really patient as far as passing the ball. As his running back goes out, he is going to be in 5 wide now. Look for that drag, and that's exactly, it looks like the Titans were looking for the drag, but the Titans shed him off, and I believe that was Knox. He does get the first down. He's at the 1-yard line. He's just short of scoring the touchdown there. And that was Knox. Nice job of shedding off that cornerback. That was a mismatch right there, and he was off to the races. And again, if you're watching this, you like to see, he likes to do these coaching adjustments because this is exactly what has made him a top 5 defense. He knows his opponent and knows how to use that. Gets it to his running back, but the edge collapses on him, and they were able to stop him for no gain. So that's gonna bring up a 2nd and goal. If you are the Titans, maybe you run commit here. Here we go, Josh Allen. Up the middle, and Breida has no problem getting in for a touchdown. They're going to go up pending extra point 14-10, where the Titans got the interception and scored first blood. Buffalo Bills were able to force a punt and then score on their next 2 drives, which is huge. Now, 2 minutes, 18 seconds left. If you are Tennessee, you are thinking, I'm going to try to use as much clock as I can, put some sort of points on the board because I get the ball in the second half. So this is what their strategy probably looks like inside that war room. And Langham returns it. Doesn't quite. He's just shy of the 25, so they will start out at their own 23-yard line. He has two timeouts and a 2-minute warning for the clock to stop. So it's going to be interesting to see how he runs his 2-minute offense. I don't believe that I've seen them run a 2-minute offense, to be honest with you. Coming out in that pistol grips formation there. Gets it off the halfback zone. Evans gets a first down. That could be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And they got about 11 yards out, or 12 yards out of that. And yes, they're going to let that run to the 2-minute warning. Again, if you're Tennessee, you got plenty of time. Don't be afraid to run the ball. He's putting Davis in on the other side of the field there. Gets it off to his running back again. Look at the field space that he has. Evans runs all the way down to the 30-yard line, and what a carry for Evans. That is another first down, and the Tennessee Titans are in business. Gets past the defender, and man, he broke off a huge run there. If you're Tennessee, the way their offense is playing, you got to be happy about this. Again, if there was one person that could beat Timmis in the AFC, in my opinion, it was this guy. 1st and 10 at the 31. Going that split close formation. Clock is running down. He doesn't seem too worried about it. Run up the middle to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry finally seeing his first carry of the game, and it's for 6 yards. So it looks like they may speed up just a little bit here. Here we go. Tannehill making some changes here. Doesn't like what he sees at the line. Going right up the middle again with Evans. Evans gets a huge gain there. Maybe you think about using one of those timeouts. He does not. Looks like he's going to pick a play really quick, though. It's going to run down to 30 seconds, 29, 28. So as the clock does run down, he's going to run another play. All right, looks like he's going to audible. He's got to do something, though. He doesn't have a lot of time left. I don't know what he's doing. He's got 15. Throws a drag. Spin around for Brown. Now you want to use one of those timeouts. Now you got one more left. Maybe you try for the end zone. Or maybe you try to run a draw up the middle, hoping that Timmis runs some sort of dollar or dime defense. Try to catch him off guard there. And he puts Evans out. Plenty of time. Oh my goodness, not a good pass there. Actually, he had his... I believe he had his wide receiver going on the slant. Looked like it was wide open. That could have been bad. If that corner would have jumped that route, that was going to be 6 right there for the Titans. Or I'm sorry, for the Bills. Now they use their last time out. Maybe you go in the end zone for this one. You do not get it. You got to kick a field goal here. You do not want to leave points on the table if you are Maserati. And they do come out in a dollar formation. Maybe they're going to just throw maybe one pass, see what they can do, but you got to be careful. You do not want to throw an interception here. Oh no. He gets it down! And for some reason, the Bills' middle linebacker just stood there frozen, and the vertical route works. Jonnu Smith with a beautiful catch. I got to tell you, man, the pass itself was amazing for Maserati. And now they go up 17-14. And this is what Maserati's, in my opinion, this is what best case scenario looks like for him. Up 3, get the ball at half. Your offense looks good. Your defense is holding up somewhat. You want to get a couple more stops, though, to ensure yourself. If you're the Buffalo Bills, you got to slow down this offense. You got to force a 3-and-out, or you got to force a turnover. You cannot let him milk the clock like he's been doing, or you're going to lose. It's that simple. If you do not make some stops here, you are going to lose if you're the Bills. Both owners have come to play today. Here goes Langham. Right up the middle. Does not get to the 25-yard line. Gets to 23 yet again. And again, if this is your first time checking out Apex Madden League, I suggest that you give us a subscribe. Give us a like, a comment, even an FU. Just let us know you're there. Share with a friend. Share with an orgy partner. Whatever you want. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. Up the middle, Evans goes as I'm talking orgies, and he goes right over the 100-yard mark, and he goes right past first down line of scrimmage, and they are at their own 38, and they are moving. If you're the Bills, you got to stop this run game, or it's going to be a long night for you. Play action, good job making him bite there, but the linebacker did not bite, and he was ready for the Evans pass. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 16. That is not what you want to do if you are the Titans. Do not put yourself in 2nd or 3rd and long situations. 2nd and 16 is not where you want to be right now. Yeah, he's got to try. He is eating up the zone. That is true. Oh, nice pass. But he does not bring it down. Nice closing speed by the strong safety, knocking that free. I believe that went to Raymond, and he was not able to bring that down. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 16. Again, not where you want to be. This is not like this is not a good thing. Oh no, throws it into coverage. Somehow gets it to his tight end. It looked like that was going to be intercepted, but he is still a yard short. But look at the guts. Look at the determination. He does not want to give this ball back to the Bills. He has lost a little. I don't care what anyone says. He's lost a little bit of confidence in his defense. This is going to be a huge, huge play if he calls it. And he does. Can he get the edge? He does get the edge. Evans gets the first down at the 47-yard line, just passes midfield. And that was a very gutsy call if you are the Tennessee Titans. But great call. Keep your offense on the field. Use as much time as you can, because the Bills, you know they're going to be, looking to score early. So got a tight end to the right side. Going to run right up the middle with Evans, but the Bills stop it. They are looking to stop this run game. They have not done a great job thus far. That is going to bring us down to the 6-minute mark in the 3rd quarter. Remember, we do play on 9-minute quarters. We do have a little bit, the clock. You notice they're not chewing the clock. Our accelerated clock runs down really, really low, just because we don't want guys to be able to sit there and make a ton of adjustments. Nice stretch play, and I don't know what Edmonds was doing. He was like jumping for a jump shot or something, but Ed Oliver comes down with the tackle. Good job. Actually, I'm sorry, that was Tre'Davious White with the tackle. Great job of bringing him down. And again, 3rd and 8. This is, 3rd and long situation here. If you're Timmis, maybe you think of running that cover 2 hard flat again. He's done a good job of, trying to stop these drags. Y is open, but he overthrows him, and good job of the safety. I believe that was Poyer again. of closing in and guarding that corner or the wide receiver. If you watch that route, the wide receiver looked like he was going to basically run away from the safety. On all pro, that's what happens. On all Madden, the cornerback or the safety will follow a little bit better. The coverages are obviously better as well. Great job of the Titans of pinning the Bills down on their 2-yard line. Penalty on the Bills for holding, and great job of the Titans of pinning them down on their own 2-yard line. And they want to just get out of this situation here. They're going to pass. Very ballsy pass. He gives a 1-yard loss. That could have been bad. That could have been safety right there. If you're the Bills, you want to be careful with those type of passes. The problem when you run a RPO on the right side, Josh Allen almost has to turn to make that throw. If it's on the left side, you can make that throw all day and it gets right there. But unfortunately, there's a little bit a timing issue there, and it allows the defender to come up and make the play. Come out in the ace formation. Look for them to just get out here a little bit. Oh, they're going to pass. Nice job. I don't know what was going on with the defense there, but he was wide open, and both players were like in front of the wide receiver. So that out route was, he had his drop hooks and flats on 0. That's why they went right to the line of scrimmage. Unfortunately for him, that wide receiver was able to make the play. I wonder why they did that. I was like, why are the wide receiver or the corners like coming down to the line on a cover 4 drop? That's not supposed to happen. But when you change your zone drops to 0, that happens. And now the Bills, as they were fighting to get away from the goal line, now they're out and they have plenty of room to make something happen here. Throws it over the top. Intercepted by Cruikshank. Again, another safety that does a great job. We talked about these safeties, Kevin Byard and Cruikshank. These are two of the best safety this is one of the best safety tandems in the league. These are two of the best safeties in Apex right now. Great job of following Bruton there and coming down with the interception. That's a huge play for the Tennessee Titans. Tannehill, plenty of time. Oh man, he goes over. Good job of Timmis of following that post route, but even better job of Tannehill getting it over, lofting it over the linebacker's head and getting it. Look at this. Gets it right over his head. That's what EA has changed in the Madden. They have allowed you to actually arc the passes now. In old Maddens, that would have been intercepted, no questions asked. But in this Madden, you're able to actually loft it over. Does a great job of getting it behind the linebacker and in front of the safety. There's not a better placed ball that you could have made on that pass. Tannehill swapping the field there. Run up the middle. And Evans gets down, but not before he gets 4 yards in the process. Great job of Buffalo of bringing him down early. But again, when you get that momentum and you get that animation of him almost running over the defender, I guess, it's hard to stop that. And they're going to press. They're not scared of these receivers. And he gets sacked. And Melvin Ingram comes down with the sack. Tannehill tries to step up. I think he was looking for that post over the middle, and he just timed it terribly. And he got the animation where he kind of runs instead of just kind of walking up. So when you run like that, it's hard to actually pass the ball, and you're going to run right into the defender. They're going to throw a screen here. Let's see if they can get it. He does not get the first down, but is he in field goal range? You got to be careful. Yes, this is 55 yards, but this is 55 in the snow, and you got the wind going against you here. Let's see if he changes his mind. It doesn't look like he is. He's going for it. And he does not get it. That is going to put Timus in a great field possession there. He's going to be in position to really work that field now. He's starting on his own 45. Probably the best field position of the game for Timus. I mean, with this type of scoring, if it's me, I'm probably punting it. Your defense is held pretty well. 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns on 4 drives. But, you know, you got to be able to pin him like you did last time. Make him work for this drive. Oh my goodness, Timus goes over the top again. And the cornerback, the safety, I believe that was the corner that was hanging with Bruton there. Bruton just gets away from him with the one-handed grab. Watch this again. Bruton comes down one-handed, gets the ball. Great job of covering him by the I don't know if he was a safety or corner, but by the secondary of Tennessee here. They're going to run the ball. Great job of, I believe that's Jeffrey Simmons, of getting the tackle there. That is going to end the third quarter. We are in the fourth quarter with the Titans up 17-14, and this is turning out to be a heck of a ball game for both teams. Second and goal. And he's putting his running back out in, so now they're 5 wide. Plenty of time for Allen. Allen's going to run the ball. He's going to run it, and he gets in for a touchdown. You could see the Tennessee Titan defender trying. I don't know if he was doing a hit stick or he jumped too early, but he should have had that tackle. But instead, Josh Allen gets in for 6, and he does have that speed. You have to watch that. And they missed the extra point. So instead of being up 4 points, they are now up only a field goal. So if you are Tennessee, you have to feel good at least for him missing the extra point. He's running it up. Langham gets again. Well, he's to the 24 this time. So the Titans are going to take over. They've been really successful at moving the ball. It hasn't been that. It's just really closing it out when you really need to. But in my opinion, they've done the best job of slowing down this Buffalo offense as anybody has done. Let's see. Now they are coming out in this 4-6 defense, or this 3-4 bear. Oh man, and that stretch was not there. The Bills are set on stopping this run game. They are going to make Tannehill win it, like, basically by passing it. They're going to make him win it by going in the air. So let's see. You do toss here. Oh, man, and the blockers did not really do that great of a job. Evans kind of runs away from the hole there. So this can bring up 3rd and 11. It is a loss there. And if you are Maserati, you do not want to have to punt again. And if you're the Bills, you're feeling pretty good about the way your defense is played here in the second half. And Heavy says, great game so far, back and forth. Definitely has been. It's been a great ball game. I knew it was going to be a great. These two guys are really great users. Plenty of time for Tannehill. And he just dumps it off to his running back. I believe that's not his running back. That's his receiver. That's Raymond. That's a speedy receiver, by the way. But that's going to bring up 4th and 5. Now being down, he's allowed to go for it. I know you don't trust your defense, man, but this is, in my opinion, way too early to go for it on 4th and 5. He's allowed to, though, per the rules. And it gets it to the flat. Good job of getting it to Jonnu Smith. And if you watch, I mean, I believe that he called a cover 2, but it was more or less like allowing, it wasn't going to allow the flat. And in my opinion, you got to call something some sort of hard flat to cover, you know, those drags or slants or something, in that type of situation. Comes out in the bunch, puts his tight end in motion. Nice run play, and he gets away. And I'll tell you, one thing I've noticed about the Titans, his receivers are awesome at blocking. If you watch them, man, they hold the block long enough for the running back to get away from the defender. And they've done a great job here. Second and 4. Look for a run up the middle. Great job. Oh man, he gets brought down. Great job of not going right, because it looked like the middle, there was going to be a hole there, but then the linebackers came down to fill the gap. But then, you know, between the left guard and the left tackle, there was a spot open there, and the running back went through there. Unfortunately, the defensive tackle was able to break off the block and get that tackle. And again, look at this missed tackle. Off to the races, Evans. Evans jukes, but the Bills are able to bring him down, but not without him gaining a nice chunk of yards there. That's going to bring up 1st and 10 at the Bills' 31-yard line. And you have just over 4 minutes left in this ball game. If you are Tennessee, you're in kind of a predicament here. You know how the Bills can score. Are you trusting your defense in this situation? Because it looks like you're going to give him time, okay? You're going to give him at least 3 minutes, you know, 2.5 minutes, something like that. If you are able to score a touchdown or even at least a field goal, it's going to be interesting. Run up the middle. Derrick Henry gets into his right guard, or he was going to be off to the races. Unfortunately, I mean, he gets 4 yards. That's still very, very nice for them, but not what they would have wanted. And I think you guys will be happy to know that I'm about to win in fantasy. I'm up for 144 to now 89 points. He has not even went 100. So unless Derrick Henry does something crazy, he should be able to win this. Or I should be able to win. That was Evans again. 23 rushes, 100 and some yards. I think it was 120 some yards and a touchdown. But it brings up 3rd and 4. At this point, you can go for it. If you don't get this, I personally don't think it's 4th down territory. You want to be able to at least give your defense a shot at stopping him or forcing a turnover. You know how aggressive Bills BM Timmis is. You know, is this something that you look for? Oh man, he waited too long for that pass, but he's able to bring it down, and he does bring it down. Corey Davis, I thought he waited too long to make that pass on that corner route, but apparently, you know, he got the animation where he brings it down. He probably catch that. And now, again, he's letting the time run down. If I'm the Bills, man, I'm going to use a timeout here. I want to make him, I want to force it. Well, not now, because you've got to let it go down to, you know, 10 seconds. But you want to get the ball back with a good amount of time. And he gets down to the 4-yard line, and now Timmis will use a timeout. Now it's Edmonds, that stud linebacker, with the tackle there. He's got 4 tackles for the game. He's had himself a pretty decent game. 5-star says, "Let's go America." And that is in comment because Timmis is indeed Canadian. And he will probably apologize for it later. Canadian joke. Anyway, 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. 2:24 left. What an amazing game, guys. Give both of these guys a round of applause. They have played a hell of a game. Whoever wins, man, this was an amazing game. Tannehill in that 5 wide. And he's going to give it to his receiver. Oh, no, that was Evans. And Evans, that I've never seen that play before. It's the touch pass jet sweep where you fake the jet sweep, but your running back comes over and you hand it to him. I've never seen that play ran in my life. And he almost got a touchdown. But you got to keep in mind, man, if you're holding the turbo as soon as you get the ball, it's hard to be able to manage that and get any momentum. Usually you outrun your blocks, and you know it's EA has done a good job of punishing you for hitting the turbo right off the bat. Third down and goal, and man, the Titans, I do not envy him right now because he is in a very tough spot. You're going to give Timmis a little bit under 2. You're going to give, no matter if you score a touchdown here or what, you're going to give him a little bit over 2 minutes. And look, he's plugging up that middle, waiting, expecting that middle run. And he has to call a timeout. Didn't have enough time to make that adjustment. And that's what a lot of owners struggle with, especially when you hike the ball. The play clock comes down to 13 seconds, and you have to really kind of figure out what you're doing right away, or you're going to get delayed call penalty. Some guys like it, some don't, but I'll be honest with you, in my opinion, I think it's realistic. You see a lot of delayed game calls. You see a lot of the time they run the ball down, or the clock down to the, under 10 seconds. So, and he is putting his guys right there in the middle. Calls an audible. Uh-oh. Still, he does not feel comfortable. Gets it up the middle. Derrick Henry with the touchdown. If they do make the extra point, it is going to force Timmis to score a touchdown here. Great job of putting your bell cow to work. He has not used Henry much at all this game, but when it counts, that's who he trusts and relies on. Tennessee goes up 24-20, and what has turned into an instant classic for the Apex Madden League. This has been an amazing game to call. If my kids weren't asleep right upstairs from me, I would probably be yelling a lot louder. But as it is, my wife will come down and smack me with a frying pan, so gotta keep it down. But let's see what Timmis has got. 2 minutes left. You've got 2 timeouts. You're down 4. This is it right here, man. This is where you gotta have a pair, man. Gotta have a pair of cojones, man. Josh Allen, plenty of time, goes over the middle with his post play, and Samuel was wide open, and he is going to score a touchdown here, and he even celebrates. But the question remains, did you leave too much time for the Tennessee Titans? The Titans may have secretly liked that he scored there, because now everything is in your hands. The 2 minutes goes into your favor. And like I said, these Bills can score in seconds. Great job of Timmis. Oh no. Oh no! He misses the extra point. Yet again, this could screw him, because guess what? Instead of Tennessee needing to drive down there and either tie with a field goal or win with a touchdown, all they need is a field goal. And that's it, folks. Oh my gosh, what a hit. That could have been bad. If that was a fumble, that was ball game. But if you're Timmis, you feel a little bit nervous about this. Your offense can score anytime you want, but your defense has been a little shaky this year, and you have been very susceptible to the run, and Maserati knows that. So let's get into it. 1:47 left. Boys, this is what it's all about right here, man. This is what it's all about. Games like this. Runs up the middle, that trap. Good job of Timmis of stopping the trap and getting nothing on that. He gets 1 yard, but you might as well say nothing. But he's letting the clock run down. He seems to feel pretty confident. In my opinion, he kind of lets the clock run down a little bit too much, but nice run there. Oh my goodness, gets the first down, but did he get out of bounds? But Tennessee has to, oh my goodness. They didn't take away a timeout from them. The clock stops, they get a first down. What a break for Tennessee. Yes, they lose a defender, but they were able to get the first down and the clock stops. I don't believe he was out of bounds. I believe the clock would continue to roll if that did not happen. Oh my goodness. Man, you gotta wonder, if you're Timmons looking back retrospect, you obviously don't want to fall down like Jacobs did the other day with the Raiders. But man, you scored too early. Did you give Maserati too much time? You're gonna run that sweep. And good job. Even better job of number 58 of bringing him down. That could have been bad. That's 2nd and 3, and we're coming to a minute. And again, he seems very peaceful with his play calling. And remember, when he calls his play, the time's going to run down. He wants it. In my opinion, you got to have some more urgency. "57 seconds. You're going to want to do something." And he hikes the ball, finally showing some urgency. And the pass rush gets to him. Number 94 gets the sack. That's Hancock's 2nd sack of the ball game. That brings up a 3rd and 12, and he just shed right off of that right guard. And Tannehill was obviously thinking he's going to have more time than that. Does not call a timeout. I don't know what he's doing. And he gets it to Brown for the first down. Now you got to call your 2nd timeout. I do like what he did there. However, you got to get in. He's going to be able to ice the kicker in the snow. You're going to want to get a lot close. In my opinion, you want to get to the 30. I mean, obviously, no more than 38. You're going to have to get at least 10 yards here. Here we go. Plenty of time for Tanny. And he gets at the out, and he gets the flag. No, Buffalo holds him there, and he gets the first down. 10 seconds left at the 36-yard line. If I am and huge break for Maserati, because it didn't look like that pass was even close. In my opinion, that should not have been called, but he got the holding animation, so that is going to be first down for the Tennessee Titans. 10 seconds left. Remember, they still have a timeout. Watch for him to run up the middle to try to get at least 5 or 6 yards here. Puts this guy in formation, and he gets the run. He's going to go all the way down to the 27-yard line. He is going to call time out with 3 seconds left. Folks, you could not have scripted this any better. Timmons is obviously going to ice the kicker here. This is your ball game, folks. This is the chance to go to the Super Bowl. Even if you don't like Apex, even if you don't like me, even if you don't like Madden football, you gotta love this, man. This is awesome. And let's see if Maserati can nail this field goal to win the game. This is amazing, folks. He does have the win in his favor. He is not, in my opinion, putting it. Uh-oh. He misses it. He did not expect the win. He loses the ball game, and Buffalo Bills is going to the Super Bowl. This is the matchup a lot of people have talked about before. This is the matchup that everyone thought was going to happen. Everyone thought it was going to be the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. And guess what, folks? This is the matchup. Heartbreaking loss. Absolutely crushing for Maserati. You played one hell of a ball game. Both games are amazing. Seattle playing Vikings all the way to the end, and now the Bills are going to the Super Bowl. Folks, thank you all for tuning in. What an amazing game. I will let you all know over Twitter, Discord, when the game will happen, and I will be broadcasting it as long as it's not some weird hour. So for the Apex Madden League, I am Alpha, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you so much. God bless, and have yourself a great day, and have a great year in 2020.